Good morning, Sheridan Junior High School. I'm Sydney.
And I'm Lydia.
Today is November 17th, 2017.
Sixth graders, today's a B-Day. Tomorrow's breakfast menu is a power bar with orange wedges and juice.
Today's hot lunch menu is a sub sandwich with french fries. Grab and go is a ham and cheese sandwich.
Hot lunch menu for tomorrow is a cowboy cavatini, and the grab and go menu is a turkey and ham sandwich.
Incentive day is on its way. Students with all their assignments turned in by Monday, which is in like a few days. Monday afternoon, we'll be enjoying the incentive on Tuesday.
November book orders are available in the library.
And now it's time for CNN News.
Which element of the periodic table forms more compounds than any other? Hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, or oxygen? When it comes to forming compounds, no element comes close to carbon, which comes from a Latin word for coal. Vantablack is made from carbon. Scientists say there are about 1 billion carbon nanotubes in a square centimeter of Vantablack. It's one of the darkest man-made substances in existence. And though it was originally designed to help with space engineering, it's found other uses, from providing a bottomless-looking background on a $95,000 watch to cloaking a building in South Korea's 2018 Winter Olympic Park. Vantablack absorbs 99.96% of the light that hits it. It makes 3D objects look flat. So how is it possible that Vantablack could eventually help us see things we can't see now?
It is so black, it looks like a mistake.
All these things might look black, and we might even call them black, but they're not actually true black. But this is closer to true black, and it's revolutionizing everything from space exploration to architecture.
It's very hard to comprehend the blackest black in the world. I mean, you hear it, it makes sense, you think you can conceptualize it, but seeing it is something very, very, very different.
It's so black that it changes the dimensionality of an object. It's not a colour, it's the absence of colour. So it's what happens when you have no light reflected back to the viewer, you see nothing, so your brain paints it as black.
It might look like paint, but it's actually made up of microscopic carbon nanotubes, which are grown in a lab just outside of London.
It's made from individual carbon nanotubes, and those carbon nanotubes are like very, very long blades of grass. And you imagine if you were a human walking around in grass 1,000 feet tall, how little light would get down to you. It's kind of like that, but on a very, very tiny scale.
It's pretty much like a black hole.
That's an interesting comparison, because this material is helping scientists peer deeper into the heavens than ever before. Acting a bit like a lens hood for a camera, Vantablack basically prevents lens flares in powerful telescopes. Reducing that stray light allows us to see some of the faintest and most distant objects in the universe. So the closer we get to achieving absolute black, the more we are able to explore the blackness above. But space isn't the only frontier. Artists, designers and musicians want to get their hands on Vantablack. Asif Khan is covering a building in Vantablack for the 2018 Olympics.
When people look at this building, they will see a sort of a schism in space. It'll be like you're looking into the night sky, and in fact we're creating a kind of star field within this blackness, so it will look like the Milky Way, but you'll be seeing it in broad daylight.
The ability of Vantablack is to really make us think more about the light that we have access to. It's got the ability to make us realise what a precious resource it is.
Always remember to be safe,
Be respectful,
be responsible,
and be boldly kind.
and now you may rise and do the pledge.